Okay, so as you guys know, we're at kind of a standstill on the truck build right now until I can get a transmission, and I'll show you what the problem is with the one I've got. Here's the front wheel drive transmission that came out of the Eclipse. You measure between these bolts here, and it's right at 12.25, so this is a narrow block pattern. And then this transmission over here, the same measurement is like 13.25, something like that. So that's a wide block pattern. So basically, I guess I didn't have the transmission that I thought I had, so I'm gonna have to source a new one. Now, I've already started working on that. There's a couple that are local that I may be able to get. I'll have to call the shops on Monday to see if that's actually available. And then if not, I can order one. So that'll be a little bit more expensive, but at least we'll have a transmission to work with. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna work on the Mustang today and clean the shop up a little because it is a freaking wreck. Alright, so I got this new NRG steering wheel on, and it feels much better than this old eBay wheel I had. This one flexed a little, and also the bolts had come loose around here, and they would never stay tight. I was always tightening them. They were always coming loose for whatever reason. So besides that, like I said, the wheel flexed and fixed that, and then also cleaned up some of the horn wiring in there, retightened the center bolt down with some Loctite, so hopefully all that stuff should stay tight. And now I have this bump steer kit to put on the car. Since I lowered it, it'll fix the bump steer that causes on Mustangs. So while I'm at it, I'm just gonna replace the inner tie rods too. See, it has a little bit of play in it. So yeah, all you gotta do is jack up the car, put some jack stands down, knock this tie rod end out, and then I'm gonna take it off and then measure it, and then take it up to the auto parts store and make sure I'm getting the right one. And then I won't be using anything from this old one anymore except for the boot, because the bump steer kit replaces these tie rod ends. So yeah, like I said, these tie rod ends are shot. Look at that. Terrible. Okay, got the new inner tie rods, and I'm gonna go ahead and attach them to the new outer tie rods that are part of the bump steer kit and measure them to be, they're supposed to be like a few 1/16 of an inch longer, I think. And then I'll put them on the car, and got stuff to change the oil because it's been too long since I've done that too. So there she is, all installed. You're supposed to get this as close to parallel with that as possible, so it's about the best I can do. I may go buy some more rings, but we'll see how she drives like this. So just gonna put the boot back on and do the other side real quick and call it a night. Other side's all done. One last thing, gonna put this newly JB welded splitter rod back. Much better. So it got dark, too dark to film, but when I got done, I took the Mustang for a test drive, and it drove so much better with the new steering wheel and with bump steer kit. Definitely a breath of fresh air for the car. So next thing up for it is probably an oil change, and then fixing some of the body panels that are kind of falling off.